Today we are going to perform Sampner test on single phase transformer in electrical engineering lab. So this test is conducted to determine maximum temperature rise of transformer. It also provides efficiency of transformer and core loss and ohmic losses in transformer. So the equipment required for this test are: we need two identical transformer, two wattmeters, two ammeters, two variac, one switch, two voltmeter and connecting wires. Okay, so here are the specification for transformer. We are going to consider single phase 1 kVA 230/115 volt transformer. The wattmeter, that would be of range of 150 volt 5 ampere. We are going to use two ammeters. One ammeter would be of 0 to 1 ampere, another one is 0 to 10 ampere. Then we need voltmeter, and that should be of 0 to 300 volt and 0 to 150 volt ammeters. So let's see the circuit diagram for Sampner test. This is also known as back-to-back test. We know that we require two identical units for conducting this test. The unit should be identical, and the primary of two transformer, identical unit of transformer, that is connected in parallel, and the secondaries are connected in series with their polarities should be in phase opposition. So let's see the circuit diagram. In this circuit diagram we can see that there is this is our first transformer, and this one is second transformer. So let's see the first transformer connection. This transformer is connected through single phase 230 volt 50 hertz supply. Okay, so this is our first variac, which will be connected to the AC supply, and then this variac, the one of the terminal of variac, that would be connected to the first terminal of ammeter, and the second terminal of ammeter, that is connected to the main of wattmeter. We know very well that wattmeter has four terminals. One is M, L, C, V. So the M is connected to the wire which is coming from the ammeter. Then the L terminal, that is connected to the first terminal of first transformer, LV terminal of first transformer. This is the primary. Okay, then M and C is shorted, and the V is connected to the another terminal of transformer. This is also connected through the second terminal of supply. Okay, so this is the primary side connection of one of the transformer. Then we have to connect it to the parallel to the second transformer's primary. So the two wires from first terminal of primary of first transformer, that is connected to the first terminal of primary of second transformer, and the another terminal is connected to the another terminal of second transformer. So this is the connection on LV primary side. Now let's see the connection for the secondary side. In secondary side we can see that the windings that should be connected in series. So this terminal is connected to the terminal of first transformer. Secondary is connected to this terminal, and the other terminal of transformer, that is directly connected to the supply through variac. This is the variac, we can see it, and it is connected to single phase 230 volt 50 hertz supply. Then here we have used one switch. Across that, one voltmeter is connected. So this voltmeter is connected to identify whether secondary of two transformer which is connected in series are in phase opposition or it is not in phase opposition. If this voltmeter is going to read 0, it means they are connected in series in phase opposition. If it is giving some value, so it will indicate that it is not connected in phase opposition. The connection needs to be reversed. Okay, then the second wattmeter that is connected here, and one ammeter. So let's see the connections. This terminal of transformer secondary is connected to the switch. Then the another terminal which is coming from switch is connected to the line of second wattmeter, and the M which is connected to the second terminal of ammeter, and the first terminal of ammeter that is connected to the variac, and M and C is shorted here. Then V is connected to the second terminal of secondary winding, or it can be connected to the second terminal of variac. So let's see these connections here. So here are the two transformer. This is our first transformer, and here is the second transformer. Okay, so in first transformer, this is the LV. Its connections are brought out here. So these are the LV terminals, and this is the HV or the secondary, and its two terminals are brought out here. So this one is primary, and this one is secondary. Here for this transformer, the same thing, these two terminals are indicating the primary, these two are indicating the secondary terminals. Now this is the second variac, and there is first variac. Then already we have ammeters. One ammeter is here, I have kept on this primary side. One wattmeter is kept here, and on the secondary side, this is an ammeter, a wattmeter, and also a switch is required. So this knife switch is here, that we can see. So let's see the connections. Already I have made it for easiness, so we can see the diagram. In this diagram, the one of the terminal which is coming from the variac, that is going to the one of the terminal of ammeter. So here is the variac, here is the ammeter. So we can see one terminal that is connected to the one of the terminal of ammeter. Okay, and the second terminal which is coming from ammeter, it has to connected to the main of wattmeter. So here is the wattmeter. It has terminals. M is here, L is here, C is here, and the V, that is here. So the another terminal which is coming from ammeter, that has to be connected to the M. So we have connected it to the M of the wattmeter. Then M and C has to be shorted. So M and C is shorted here. We have shorted this M terminal, and C, this one is the M, this is the C, that is shorted. Then from L, it is connected to the first primary, to the primary of transformer 1 terminal. So here is the L, we can see it is the L. So we have connected one wire to the L terminal of wattmeter, and it has to connect it to the primary of first transformer. So one of the terminal of primary of first transformer, that is connected here with the L. So it is connected over here, that we can see. Then the V terminal, it has to connect it to the another terminal of the first transformer's primary. So we will connect one wire to the V terminal of wattmeter. It is the first wattmeter. So we need 150 volt wattmeter. So we have connected one wire here, and then it has to be connected to the another terminal of the first transformer. So that is connected here. So we need two terminals which has to be connected to the primary. So one which is coming from this line, and the another which is coming from V. So this is the another two terminals that are connected, that we can see it. Okay, so we have made connections on the primary side of transformer. Then we need to connect two primaries into the parallel. So what we need to do, the two terminals, the first terminal of first transformer and the first terminal of second transformer, they are connected by one wire, and another terminal of first transformer and the second transformer, they are connected together. So these are the first transformer's primary, which has to be connected to the parallel. This is the primary terminal for first transformer, and here are the primary of second transformer. So we can see that we have directly connected this wire to the terminal. Please do not change the terminals, okay? And the second wire, which is connected to here. So you can see that we have connected these two wires to this way, these two wires. Okay, so now the primary is connected in parallel. So the primary side connections are over. Now we will see the secondary side connection. In secondary side, we will start from this. So there is a variac. So variac is here, and from variac one wire is connected to the ammeter. So we have connected one wire to the ammeter here. So one of the terminal that is connected to, which is coming from supply, the connection which is coming from ammeter has to be connected to the main of wattmeter. So from ammeter, this is basically the 10 ampere range ammeter. So from 10 ampere terminal, we are connecting it to the main of the wattmeter, second wattmeter. Okay, and then M and C has to be shorted. That we can see here, M and C is shorted. So we have shorted M and C for second wattmeter. Then the L terminal, it has to be connected to the switch. So this is the L terminal, that we can see the line terminal, and it has to connect it to the one of the terminal of the switch. So in this knife switch, we have connected first terminal here. The another terminal which is coming from switch, that has to be connected to the second terminal of it has to be connected to the second terminal of secondary of first transformer. So we have connected this to the one of the terminal of first transformer secondary. Okay, then the another terminal, so here these connections are over. Then we can see that this terminal is connected to the terminal of second transformer. So what we have done, we have connected another terminal. We can see this is the terminal of second terminal of first transformer secondary, that is connected to, you can see this wire, okay, which is going to connect the second terminal of second transformer secondary. Okay, so it is the second terminal, and the one of the terminal which has to be connected to this supply. So it is connected to here, and the V terminal is pending. So V is connected to the supply second terminal, or it can be connected to the transformers this terminal. Okay, so we have connected it to the supply. The V is connected to the supply. We are using here 5 ampere watt meter. So these are the connections. Hopefully it is clear to you that we have made connections according to the circuit diagram, and then we are going to take the reading. Okay, we have made connections for Sampner test, and now we are going to switch on the supply. So first we will switch on the supply of the primary side, and now we have switched it on, and then what we will do, we will inject the voltage, or the variac of the voltage, it will be set to 115 volt. So that is the primary current, primary voltage, that is 115 volt. After that we are going to see, we will check for whether the secondary of transformer is connected in reverse polarity in series or not. So that can be seen by measuring voltage across this two terminals, so it should read 0. If it is reading 0, so it will says that the transformer or secondaries are connected in series with reverse polarity. So let's check that. Now we have connected a voltmeter across this, and we can see that the reading is 0 volt. It means that the secondaries are connected in series with reverse polarity. Now we can close the switch. This knife switch can be closed, and then we will switch on the supply for second transformer. Note that the variac should be at 0 position, and we will increase the variac, we will inject the voltage so that the rated current flow. So we are going to measure the voltage, how much voltage is injected so that the rated current is flowing. So we can see that it is coming around 23.3 volt. So this is the voltage. Now both supplies are on, so we can note down the reading in our observation table. So first we are going to note down the reading for primary side. So the primary voltage, that is 115 volt that we have measured. Then the current on primary side, it is that we can measure from this ammeter, and it is coming 0.85. and then this wattmeter, primary side wattmeter, that is going to give us the core loss or constant losses, and it is coming 40 watt, that we can see. And then we are going to note down the reading of secondary side. So the ammeter reading, ammeter will give the secondary reading, and it is 4 ampere. The voltage we have seen 23 volt approximately, and the wattmeter reading is here, that we can see it is 80 watt. So this is going to give, this wattmeter is going to give the copper losses, and the wattmeter which is connected on primary side, that is giving you coal losses. Please note that the reading which we have obtained through these wattmeters, they are indicating the losses for both of the transformer. The reading taken is now entered in this observation table. So one thing what we said, that the reading of wattmeter which is connected to the primary side, that will give coal losses, and this will give the coal losses for both the transformer. So for each transformer we need to divide it by 2, so the 20 watt, that would be the losses, core losses for each transformer. Similarly, the wattmeter W2 which was connected on the secondary side, that gives the ohmic losses for both the transformers, so it would be the 40 watt for each transformer. Ohmic losses, that will be the 40 watt for each transformer.